There's a conspiracy happening right now, but it's probably not the one you think. For me, the biggest conspiracy theorist I've ever encountered is the one living inside my own head, the ego mind. I see it in myself, always trying to prove something, always trying to be right, always collecting little pieces of evidence to support whatever story it's already decided it's true. And it's exhausting. I'm not sharing this as someone who's figured it all out. I don't come with answers or some new theory to convince you of. What I have is more of a gentle reminder that when we live through the mind, the ego mind, if you will, life feels exhausting, doesn't it? But when you live through presence, there's just awareness. Recently, I noticed this really clearly. I saw it very clear. I was watching a program on TV, and it was a collection of recent events, old and new. And by design, it's meant to leave you with one question: what's really going on in the world? And then the other questions will come. What does that really mean? Is that a sign? And then the ego was doing what it always does, creating stories behind it, filling in the gaps, trying to make sense of things by imagining the worst outcome, maybe, and defending against it. But I caught it. Not the truth out there, not whether the conspiracy is the theory is true or not, but the pattern behind it. The ego doesn't need truth. It just needs a story that it can feel safe inside of. Even if that story is terrifying. Even if the story is painful. If it makes you feel safe, then we use it and we identify with it. I'm not here to talk about conspiracy theories out there. It's much more than that. It's what's behind it, what's underneath them. That's the awakening. The way the ego uses fear, anxiety, and doubt to keep us spinning and anxious for nothing. Because that's how the ego keeps control. By keeping us scared, busy, and suspicious. You can feel it when you look around. Everything, everyone is searching, scrolling, arguing, trying to get to the bottom of something, and getting more and more exhausted in the process. And as technology increases, this is exacerbated. How exhausting. Is the goal to have all the answers? Is the goal to have all the answers? To finally find the right explanation, the right belief, the right perspective. It's about not letting the questions pull you away from your center. Life doesn't owe me anything. All I have to do is flow with it and allow it to flow through me. And my ego doesn't want to hear that because it wants to feel safe in this world. I'm not here to throw more concepts at you. I don't want you to become a storage unit for ideas, even spiritual ones. Right now, I'm in the process of moving, and you don't realize how much stuff you accumulate until you have to take them to another place with you. It's like you're physically feeling the weight of it, because now you have to carry all of that stuff that you've accumulated. So eventually all the concepts and the conspiracy theories become too heavy to carry. And even in spirituality, it's there too. The ego finds a way to create these stories. I just want to softly say, don't become a well for concepts, but be present. So many of us are walking around exhausted, and it's not just because of what's happening in the world. We're exhausted because we keep pulling in everything into the mind and following the mind, trying to figure it all out, trying to make the world make sense, right? Even our awakening can become another project for the ego to manage. Keep saying that. I don't know why. Yeah. But when you come home to yourself, when you remember the truth of who you are, something softens. There's no performance there, no argument to win, no story to defend, just a being. This isn't a concept or a theory. It's something you can quietly feel in your own experience. It's not a concept. It is your reality. So maybe right now, if it feels okay for you, let your attention come back here, which is not a location, here, to the moment. Feel your body, wherever you are, sitting or standing. Notice a sense of presence that carries the energy that flows from within. Notice the breath just as it is, without trying to change it. Don't try to breathe, just breathe. Let your awareness rest, not on the thoughts of the world, Let that come and let it go. But just let your awareness rest. On the simple sense of being here. Just being here. Bring the attention here. Underneath everything is here. You don't have to push away the thoughts. You don't have to fix anything. Just notice that you are aware. That awareness is untouched by all of the stories. What is in the dark will eventually come to light. Things hidden are revealed in their own time. But in the meantime, we are invited to be the light we keep looking for. We keep asking for, to be the love, to be the peace. Right here in the middle of all of the conspiracy theories, the noise, the distraction. To me, the real conspiracy is everything that keeps pulling our attention away from the present moment. Away from your own center. Away from the quiet, steady awareness. There's no unsteadiness there. It is always here. So the next time you notice yourself getting swept into fears, into the stories, into the endless theory, it feels as if the theories, it's one story after another, after another, after another. Those conspiracy stories, they just come one after the other, after the other. Exhausted and distracted. But you have to notice the pull. Notice the pull. The ego mind, again, trying to feel safe. And then, as kindly as you can, bring your attention back home when you start feeling that pull. And back to the breaths, and back to the stillness underneath the noise. Not to check out of the world, but to meet the world from your center instead of fear. That's when the noise begins to quiet. And it's not about winning the argument in the mind or the argument against someone else. It's not about the side you're on, because that only keeps you stuck. But by resting in presence, that doesn't need a side, an argument. It doesn't need right or wrong, because it just is. And when you're there, the peace, that inner peace, begins to flow outward. In all of the noise. And it's all by discovering what's here. That's it. Thank you for listening. If it resonates, leave a heart in the comments. It's not about creating all the stories. I don't want to be that one for you, creating the story or creating a solution for the story. The solution is you. You just have to discover it. Thank you. Thank you.